Hey y'all, what's up? This is a lesson for all you voters out here. This is one of Miss T Black personal facts here. Y'all know anything about the government and the people that y'all going to vote for, your local representative, while y'all focused on the presidential election? Now, I've been having a problem with the director of the FOC, Dan, in regards to getting my money that I had to work hard for, and he just feels like it's in his power to take it away because he has it, and he knows that nothing else is going to be done about it. Now, I've been waiting here. I've been waiting for 6 months for him to get this paperwork going. He kept lying about it was going to the wrong address. That it wouldn't, and then when he got the paperwork back, he's supposed to schedule a hearing. Now, from the beginning, he knew that I had disputed one of the things that he was trying to do with the money that was supposed to be coming back in. So he told me to write a letter to the judge, which I did. Now, he got the money back about a month ago almost now, and instead of him calling me back with a decision, he's telling me that he's waiting on some grievance that I did not even file that he was going to respond to. So I wrote the letter to the judge like he said, and the judge would not reply back to me. The judge sent me a letter back to Atlanta that where they know that I'm still here in Grand Rapids. Instead of them calling me like I requested, they called Dan. They talked to Dan about the director of the FOC. They get something together. So I didn't hear nothing back. Dan called me. Dan called me and said that the judge was trying to get an address for me, as if the judge didn't already know that I was here and didn't have a contact information for me. So the other day here, I go to the mayor. I write her a letter yesterday, and she didn't respond back. But Dan responded back telling me that he have a grievance, response to my grievance that I did not file. And this is what it says. It says, I have decided not to pursue seizure of the annuity for a number of reasons. First, Ms. Williams stringently objects to other cases receiving a portion of it. If this is her position, she has the option to retain an attorney to pursue the entire fund. The FOC follows the federal guidelines by apportioning funds among the cases. Now, keep in mind that they took the other 5 cases that he has. My baby dad has 15 kids. They took the other 5 cases to court to get them their payment, and I was getting 17 cents a week for a year because he had not taken mine in the case. I mentioned going to the Attorney General. He asked me not to give him a chance to go and get this money for me. And he didn't even know about the 401k. He wanted to take the other cases back to court. He told me it's going to be a minute before he can give me a portion of the child support because he had to take the other 5 cases that he had already taken to court back to court. So I mentioned the 401k. He told me, okay, he's good at that. Now for 5 months, he's been sending it to the wrong address. Now right after that, he told me that he had planned on splitting it up. And if I had a problem with that I had to contact the judge about that, and that'll be decided in the hearing. It was nothing about me having anything to do with me not wanting to split it, because he knew this from the beginning. And he asked me not to go to the AG. But anyway, he says, second, Mr. Heron and Mrs. Williams don't even reside in Michigan, leading to the question whether or not Kent County should continue to provide services to them. It is appropriate to register this case in Georgia, where they both reside, for further enforcement pursuit to uniform interstate family. We had already discussed this. I hadn't even transferred my case over. Now, my son is 28 years old. Now, in the 28 years that my case has been here in Michigan and Grand Rapids, I have not even received $2,000. They would not give me any payments. But now that I've moved, and I didn't change my address, he changed the address because I did not put it in writing. And we discussed about transferring my case, but I told him not to transfer it, that I'd rather him go after the 401k, and then after that we'll change my case. So all of this now is no new information. He's trying to use this to cover his tracks. And then after that, he said, in fact, Ms. Williams even requested to have her case transferred there after the annuity was secured for her. Thank you very much. So this was nothing new to you. So how in the world now are you opted out of doing that before that's a reason? And they said third, I can't stress enough that the most countries wouldn't even attempt this discretionary remedy due to the pitfalls and complexity and drafting a qualified domestic relations order. I was going to extraordinary lengths trying to assist Ms. Williams. However, the hours that I've consumed, the time that I could have devoted to pursuing this annuity would have coincided with approaching 40,000. We have unlimited amount of time and resources to devote to any case. Finally, one should take in consideration that the fact it seems to punitive for Mr. Heron to receive 20% tax penalty for withdrawals, especially since up to 50% of his regular income is being withheld paid towards arrears. Like I said, they're going